I am Dr. Rochelle Gilbert, Dean of Student Affairs. I am honored to have this opportunity to be a part of the inspiring work happening here at Walden University. But more so, I am happy to be joining you here tonight. You are in for a definite treat as you experience just one of the many resources that we have here at Walden. Now, when I say you're in for a treat, you're going to get more than you could have ever imagined from our wonderful portfolio of presenters. They're going to share with you some tricks of the trade, some planning resources, but most of all, they're going to share with you the authentic opportunities that are available here at Walden as you journey through your educational pathway, whatever that looks like. So this evening session is going to enlighten you, it's going to inspire you, but most of all, it's going to motivate you to really dig in and connect more often with the resources we have here. So again, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Send a text over to a friend. If you know you have another student that is real close to you in your class, send them an email. Say, join us over here for tonight's session. So we hope that it will build and more will come.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Gilbert, for that incredible welcome. Before we get started, I have just a few meeting tips for you to get the most out of today's workshop. Please remain muted unless otherwise directed. Be mindful of your background noise. We recommend finding a quiet spot to enjoy this program and limit distractions and multitasking. Use the chat feature to ask questions and engage with your peers throughout the session. Try sharing your name and location in the chat to say hello. Be concise when speaking. We want to ensure everyone has the chance to ask questions. At the top right of your screen, select View, then Speaker View for most activities, unless otherwise stated. Just a few notes on participating in Zoom. Make sure you go ahead and click on the camera icon to share or stop your video. Click on the microphone icon to mute and unmute. Currently, please note that everyone is automatically muted and you're not able to unmute yourself. We'll let you unmute yourself when it's time for the Q&A portion. Click on the people icon to see who's currently in the meeting. Hover over your own name to be able to rename yourself. And finally, click on the message icon to access the chat. You can say hello to all the attendees. Make sure you say hello, everyone. Thank you all so much, and please enjoy the session.
Thank you, Zoe. And hello, everyone. I'm Dina Berggren, and I'm here to share a little bit about the Department of Career Planning and Development and who we are. Our mission is to support students and alumni in developing workplace skills to thrive as professionals and social change agents in organizations and in communities. And our department is a part of the Office of Student Affairs. We're here to support you during the pursuit of your doctoral degree and beyond. Today's program is a special offering for doctoral level students and alumni in the College of Management and Technology. After attending the session, you'll also receive a certificate of completion within 24 hours that you can also add to your list of professional development activities. Before we introduce the goals for the program, we'd like to learn a little bit more about you. So let's take a poll to find out how familiar are you with our services and our offerings. Take a moment to make your selection, and we'll see who is joining us here today. All right, it looks like many of you are not familiar. And are selecting not familiar, tell me more, and we'll definitely tell you a lot more about us during today's session. And some of you are familiar with us or have visited our website once or twice. And I know that you'll gain many more resources during our session here today to take your career to that next level. So let's go ahead and stop the poll and let's share the results so everyone can see what the poll results were. And it looks like 65% not familiar. All right, well, thank you for joining us here today. We'll definitely provide you many different resources. So thank you. And with this very brief introduction and poll, let's go on and move on to what we're planning to do here today. All right, so our plan for today is to introduce you to resources, tools, and special offerings to help you prepare for careers in management and technology at the doctoral level. We'll also share tips on how to communicate your academic and professional skills to employers and other professionals in your field. And we'll explore ways to gain new skills and experience while also expanding your professional network. Finally, we'll have some time to answer your questions. And as we move through today's program, our chat monitor, Denise Pranke, will also add a resource list to the chat that will have all of the links to all of the resources that we plan to share with you today. So you don't need to write down specific resources, as they will be provided for you on the resource list. So with that, let's begin by taking a look at the #1 place that all College of Management and Technology students and alumni should visit: the Career Management and Technology, College of Management and Technology Career Hub. So let's go ahead and take a look at the hub. If you haven't visited the CMT Career Hub, there's a lot there for you to explore. The hub is a one-stop toolbox for management and technology careers that was developed in collaboration with faculty and program leadership to provide just-in-time resources and tools for your proactive career management activities. And some of the leadership and faculty are on this program today. So welcome all of you who are CMT leadership and faculty. And on the hub, you'll find career exploration resources. You'll find job search tools, resume and cover letter tips, and CV tips. You'll find links to experiential learning opportunities, networking advice, professional development activities, interview strategies, and that's just the start. There's a lot more that you can find there. The hub also includes a section for doctoral level careers to support your career advancement and help you make a broader impact in academic and professional communities. So during the program, we'll focus on building critical career skills at the doctoral level, and we'll introduce you to helpful sites that can prepare you for current and future career opportunities. Before we dive into resources for career exploration, which is our first topic, let's take another poll to learn more about your interest areas at the doctoral level. So how would you like to apply your doctoral degree? Would you like to advance as an organizational leader or build your reputation as a subject matter expert? Maybe work as an independent consultant, become an educator or administrator in higher ed, conduct research and analyze data, or make a broader impact in my community. And for this poll, you can choose more than one option, because I know that doctoral students and grads wear many different hats and pursue many, many different activities. All right, so let's end the poll and share the results of the poll. And as you can see, we have a wide gamut of interest here today. And we'll definitely share resources for each one of these areas and a lot more. So thank you everyone for completing this poll. And now we'll take a closer look at 5 of our favorite resources to help you research careers in all of these specialty areas. Whether you're pursuing your degree for career advancement or transitioning into a new area or field, exploring potential career paths and educating yourself on what opportunities are out there can help you take control of your career and also prepare you for that next step of your professional journey. Our website offers a multitude of tools and resources to help you explore career fields. And the 5 resources that are featured on the slide are a great place to start for doctoral level career exploration. ONET Online is a robust website to help drill down different occupations and identify ones that you may be interested in. So for example, if you'd like to learn more about what management analysts do, ONET provides detailed information on tasks, on general skills, knowledge, and abilities needed for this particular occupation. And the ONET website also has the ONET Interest Profiler, which is an excellent online assessment to help you quickly identify occupations based on your interest and based on your strengths. If you're looking for insider tips on companies and jobs, Glassdoor is a database of anonymously posted information, including company reviews and salaries and also benefits and much more. LinkedIn is the largest professional networking site, and by reviewing professional LinkedIn profiles of other professionals, you can also gain insights into their credentials, what professional activities they engage in, how they started on their career path, and much more. Use LinkedIn's jobs features to research positions in your area of interest. Imagine PhD is one of my favorite resources that I refer many doctoral students and grads to. It is a career exploration and planning site specifically designed for doctoral students and alumni. So this site will help you assess your career-related interests and skills at the doctoral level, and also introduce you to resources for networking, job searching, and professional development according to your areas of interest. The main waldenu.edu website. Don't miss this site because it has information about your academic program and also career areas to explore. And then finally, our website has a doctoral resources page, and we'll explore this page in more detail later in today's program. So next, I'd like to introduce you to 2 custom job search systems and also specialized interest job search sites that you can use to search for career opportunities. The Department of Career Planning and Development offers 2 custom job search systems, and the first one is iGrad Job Search, which is a powerful search engine that allows students to search for US-based jobs and internships. This system pulls information from a variety of different sources and also allows employers to post open positions exclusively for Walden students and alumni. And those posts appear as only for your school postings when students search for openings by their city and state. And the second job search system to check out is Going Global. Going Global is the leading career and employment resource for global and US jobs and other experiential opportunities. Since some of our students live and work outside of the US, this system is designed to meet the career needs of our global community. If you are interested in international business, remote or online job opportunities, or maybe you're interested in working for large global organizations, Going Global is an excellent tool to use for discovering jobs and companies all over the world. So on to some additional job search sites that you might be interested in. Our website has a wide gamut of job search sites, including program-specific job boards for management and technology, and also job boards for those interested in higher education. These are located on our job and internship search page. And also, of course, they are listed on your resource list. We have also curated lists of flexible and remote employment sites that you can use, along with lists of international job opportunities. The diverse communities area is very helpful for researching organizations and communities that are committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. As you can see, there is a wide array of resources available to help you research jobs and employers that align with your interests, your skills, and your values. Now, let's visit the doctoral resources page to help you get ready to take your career to that next level. So for those of you who are pursuing or have completed degrees at the doctoral level, we have developed a one-stop page that leads to webinars on topics such as getting started in consulting or building your academic reputation in higher education, getting published, presenting on conferences, among others. And here you'll also find networking sites for scholar practitioners, advice for asking for letters of recommendation, academic signature guidelines, and CV resources. Finally, we provided recorded programs and guides for you to prepare for a variety of career paths at the doctoral level. If you're looking for in-depth information on what you can do with a doctoral degree, we offer 4 doctoral career pathways conference session recordings to prepare you for 6 common career pathways that span across multiple areas of business, management, and technology. And they are all listed here: organizational development and leadership, education, consulting, policy, advocacy, research and analysis, and communications, writing and editing. And of course, in our poll, many of you were interested in these areas. So that's really great to know, because they're great resources for you out there. These sessions were designed with input from faculty and leadership around the university, and they do include panelists and contributors from the College of Management and Technology who share their expertise. And they also include detailed career pathways guides to search for all of these different areas. And the guides provide job search terms, key job search sites, career success strategies, and professional networking tips for each of these topics or career paths. Now, let's move on to our next topic. We're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to explore, how do you communicate your academic and professional skills to employers and other professionals in your field? So let's get started with that. As you advance in your academic and professional journey, you'll need to communicate your skills, achievement, and knowledge areas to others. Most likely, you might already have a resume that focuses on your work skills and your experience. At the doctoral level, you may want to also create an academic CV or curriculum vitae. So first of all, how does the CV differ from a resume? A resume is a 1 to 3 page document. It showcases how you add value to employers through your skills and achievements, and it is basically used for applying for most types of industry jobs within the United States. An academic CV is a career history of your education, experience, and accomplishments. It places more emphasis on your academic work, professional development activities, and contributions that you have made to your field. A CV is also typically a longer document than a resume, and it can be up to 5 to 8 pages in length, depending on your level of experience and professional accomplishments, such as presentations and publications. You may be asked to submit a CV when applying for higher ed teaching positions or leadership roles or research positions. You may also want to use the CV when submitting conference proposals or pursuing consulting work. Our department offers many resources to help you create or update your CV easier and faster. So a great place to start for that is our CV guide. A link to the CV guide is available in your resource list. And this guide will take you through 12 common sections of a CV, providing detailed formatting and writing tips, along with visual samples. So for instance, if you're wondering how to list your peer-reviewed or non-peer-reviewed publications, how to best include a conference presentation, or whether or not to list your dissertation topic and when to list your dissertation topic, follow the instructions and tips in the CV guide to update your materials. And the CV guide also presents ideas for adding additional sections to your document, some of which are listed here. So there is a lot of information for you to review, and the CV guide is really a great place to start. So now let's drill down further to the specific skills and activities that you might want to add to your document. Before you rush to create or update your CV, take some time to consider what you would like to share on your CV. The first step is to take an inventory of your skills and your activities. This is especially important if you are pursuing or have pursued your doctoral degree in order to transition into a new area or career field. Start with your professional experience. If you already work in business management or technology, are teaching in higher ed, or working as an independent consultant, you may want to take a look at your current job responsibilities, performance reviews, or client feedback, and also at your professional accomplishments. Also, remember that you are gaining many new research, writing, and technology skills during your academic program at Walden. So take an inventory of the academic skills and academic activities and highlight them on your document, if they are relevant, of course, to the types of opportunities that you're seeking. A few academic skills and activities are listed here on the slide. I'd like to pause here for a moment and get some feedback from you, the audience. Can you think of any additional skills that you are gaining in your program that you might want to include on your CV as you take inventory of your skills and your activities? Take a moment to type your responses into the chat. What else would you include on your CV? So we're going to give it a moment for all of you to type into the chat and let us know, what activities would you include on your CV? And Denise will help us read some of the responses that are coming into the chat. And I see there are many that are coming in, which is wonderful.
Yes, Dina, great. Consulting, capstone experience, interactive discussion, research, definitely presentations, time management, and the capstone experience again, absolutely. So critical thinking, research and development and consulting, communication management, team building, and conflict management, critical thinking, research experience, and the software for research. Great. Yeah, these are all great. Volunteer work, literature review, team building experiences, volunteering and critical thinking, project management. All great. So technical skills, goal setting, that's huge. Virtual social skills, that's a great one too. Data analysis, all of these are great ideas.
Those are all great skills, and so many skills, right? So Denise will probably support me on this, that when we work with students through career advising, many times we ask students to really consider their academic skills that they are gaining or have gained in their academic program. Because if you're making a career transition, that becomes even more important to focus on those academic skills, especially if you don't have experience yet in an area or in a field, and you want to make sure that you're including those academic skills that you're gaining.
And Dina, a couple more came in. So data analysis and database management as well. So
yeah,
a lot of great ideas.
All great skills, absolutely. And of course, we're all on Zoom. So Zoom skills and presentation skills would be another one that you could include. And finally, many of us at Walden are also actively engaged in our professional and in our local communities. So consider the volunteer roles that you held or are currently holding, what skills you gained during those activities. And someone did mention volunteer work, so that's, yes, don't forget about that. It's what you're doing in the community that also counts and that you can highlight. So as you take inventory, think about what makes you stand out from others and consider your professional brand and the unique experiences you bring to add value to employers, organizations, and to your professional field overall. And as a doctoral student or grad, creating strong accomplishment statements can also help you clearly and concisely convey to your audience what you have achieved in your academic and professional career. Strong accomplishment statements follow 3 specific criteria. First of all, they start with strong action verbs. So here you could see taught and conducted, co-delivered, and coached. And on your resource list, you'll find a list of action verbs that you can refer to that is very, very helpful in forming and writing accomplishment statements. And second, strong accomplishment statements provide specific details to describe activities. And they may include popular terms or keywords commonly used in your industry, along with numbers to quantify the scope of your experience. And finally, strong accomplishment statements can also include outcomes or results of your efforts as well. If you improved something or increased something through your efforts, for instance, in business, that is also really good to highlight and include numbers. As you reflect about your hard work and everything that you're doing, also refer to these examples to help you compile a list of your own accomplishments. Use these categories of teaching or research, professional development, social change, and other categories that you create for yourself. Having a list of accomplishment statements can also help you quickly update your CV with new activities and experiences, while also setting the groundwork for sharing these accomplishments during interviews. So if you need more ideas to, what do you do next? How do you highlight your doctoral level experience and skills and achievements? The CV guide also includes 6 sample CVs for doctoral level careers and includes organizational development and leadership. There's higher ed, consulting, and others. So review those samples for formatting and also content ideas and ways to organize your CV sections. But make sure to also use your own language to describe your unique experience. Finally, take time to tailor your document to your target position or opportunity. You want to highlight those skills, achievements, and activities that best align with the needs of your audience. And this may involve emphasizing certain experiences, while at the same time de-emphasizing or even removing ones that are outdated or not relevant to your audience. You want to do this not only for jobs, but also for other professional and academic opportunities that you might pursue. These could be fellowships or scholarships or even internal opportunities at Walden. So, for example, DBA students requesting consideration for the DBA consulting capstone, they must submit a CV or resume as a part of their application. And members of the selection committee look for not only a well-written document, but they also look for a document that is tailored toward the opportunity of serving as a scholar consultant. Additional strategies we recommend are to include a short summary section at the beginning of your CV to let your audience know what you have to offer, along with strengthening your accomplishment statements and rearranging your CV sections in order of importance. So, for example, if licenses and certifications are critical to your field, move the licenses and certifications section toward the top of your document, maybe after education. However, if they are not as important, you may want to move that section toward the end of your document. So really think about which sections you want to highlight first. And for additional CV samples, along with resumes and cover letters and career portfolios and a lot more, visit the Optimal Resume system. So let's talk about Optimal Resume. Remember that when you create your documents, you do not need to start from scratch. We offer Optimal Resume. It's a robust career management tool that has over 400 resume, CV, and cover letter templates, including a resume builder module with custom templates for business, management, technology, and other careers organized by categories. This system also has a letter builder with professional cover letter templates, along with a very useful template for requesting letters of recommendation. And most students don't know about this one, but it is so helpful when you reach out for letters of recommendation, especially in a job search. And other tools this system offers includes the portfolio builder for creating career portfolios, an interview prep module to practice mock interview skills, and a website builder to create a personalized website. More information about Optimal Resume can also be found on the Resumes and More tab and is provided in your resource list, of course. So now that you have some tools to explore careers, look for jobs, and create strong documents, what happens if you find that you have some experience gaps that you need to close to make yourself more marketable for the types of positions that you would like to target or to stand out from your competition? On this slide, you see 3 effective ways to gain experience, and they are especially important for those of you that have little or no prior experience in the field that you are going into. We previously mentioned volunteering in your community. You can take this concept one step further and consider skills-based volunteering. So skills-based volunteering is using your professional or academic skills to help a nonprofit organization. Some examples for management and technology: students may be offering your skills in communications or data analysis or technology to deliver a presentation or work on a specific project or even help improve processes. Our website offers a volunteer opportunities page with lists of local, global, and virtual volunteer sites to help you locate the right opportunity. And there are many organizations that need your help out there. So find the one that you're passionate about and get involved. If you're looking for a more formal opportunity to gain experience, Our department offers non-credit optional internship courses for doctoral students. So please be aware that students are required to locate their own internship sites, but we can help with this by providing many resources on our website for locating potential internships. Internships are a great way to practice what you're learning in the classroom within a real-world environment. Gain valuable experience and skills to add to your resume and also build your network. And finally, if you are currently employed and considering new opportunities, think about taking on stretch assignments to help you apply new skills. Could you deliver a presentation at work, for instance, on a topic of interest, or maybe partner with someone from a different department on a project? So keep your eyes and also your ears open on how you add value in your organization while also building expertise in a new area. As Walden students and alumni, you have made a commitment to furthering your education. So how can you continue learning new skills beyond your academic program? Here are some ideas for you on how to engage in lifelong learning by joining a professional association, for instance, in your field, and attending conferences and professional development events. That's a great way to get involved and keep learning and keep growing your professional network at the same time. So as you review job postings for in-demand skills, you also want to seek out additional training in specific areas related to business and management and technology, and pursue certificate programs or even seek out formal certifications to help build your credentials. LinkedIn learning modules are great places to look for lifelong learning opportunities and gain new skills, and podcasts and videos. They are all great to gain new information and are very helpful in that area. If you're looking to improve your career management skills, Indeed.com also has short videos on many career-related topics. And of course, our website has 15-minute tutorials on a wide range of career skills, including using LinkedIn to expand your network, preparing for career advancement, and so much more. As you're actively engaging in professional development activities, also consider ways that you can build your professional network. So some of the greatest benefits of having strong online and offline networks are that you are often exposed to and learn about upcoming job opportunities before they are posted. You can also find advocates and mentors to help you in your career, and you can start establishing yourself as a thought leader in your professional field. So let's pause here for a moment and let's share your favorite networking strategy. So type your responses in the chat. What has been your favorite networking strategy? And Denise will keep an eye on the chat and share the results with us and to share the input from everyone. Maybe it's through professional associations. I think many of us belong to professional associations and know other professionals that we've met through those networks.
And Dina, so we have LinkedIn groups for networking, a Toastmasters International. That's great. So do you want maybe, and let me, in LinkedIn, I love LinkedIn. PMP for project management, great. In my church community, yes, a faith-based community is very great way to continue to network. Volunteering is another great way. LinkedIn, so we've got quite a few LinkedIn through work or other resources. And if you're not in a LinkedIn group, I would strongly encourage you to join a group. So LinkedIn, a lot of LinkedIn with smiley faces. And at work, at your workplace as well, that they spend a lot of time there. It's really, that's a great one. The workplace at a hospital institution, professional conferences, harder to network at virtual conferences. Yeah, the pandemic has been really difficult for that, but not impossible. That's a really great comment from Dr. Garfield. Golden Key, International Honor Society, sororities and fraternities, participating in or leading committee projects. Great. And attending events in general. That's another great comment. I mean, just, any events are opportunities to meet others. And at work, another one at work, Chamber of Commerce and Twitter. So those are great.
Absolutely.
I know for me, yeah, a lot. For me, it's professional organizations. I really enjoy going to events and learning a lot.
Both of us belong to the Minnesota Career Development Association, which is the professional association in our area specific for career development, which is our field, and a great place to meet people. And I know, Denise, you've been very active recently as well in that area. And I know Toastmasters was mentioned. Toastmasters is a public speaking club. And I know in the past I belonged to Toastmasters. It's a lot of fun and a great way, again, to meet people and learn new skills, and many different ways to connect, even during these times where it can be a little more challenging as well. So these are all great ideas. And student organizations, I would say, I saw Golden Key in the chat there, but I know Charity is helping us with today's program, and she's from Student Life and Engagement. So joining student organizations at Walden, there are so many opportunities to get involved and be a part of the community, and even global days of service and other ways. Just recently, there was the College of Management and Technology Research Symposium. So I know some of you participated in that, or maybe even presented at that event. I had the pleasure to listen in on a session. So that was really insightful, and sharing research and finding those type of opportunities to just get involved and also meet new people, especially in the Walden community. Of course, we have so many students and so many alumni to connect with. So wonderful feedback.
Yeah, and Dina, we have a question. Do we have a list of some of the professional associations? And I know on that resource document that you put together, there is a list and a link to our networking page on our website with the list of professional organizations.
Thanks, Denise. That is correct. The networking tab is where you want to visit, and there are lists by career field. So it's really a great list. And of course, ONET that I mentioned earlier, the association finder and ONET can help as well. So and that's all on your resource list.
Right, so, and I put it in the chat again.
Oh, good.
So it's right there.
So check the networking section of that list. There's so much there. So these are all fabulous ideas. And for additional ideas on how to expand your network, again, refer to that networking page. And with that, you want to make sure that you are connecting with other professionals at your volunteer sites or at work as well. Don't forget about that. And reaching out to people who currently work in your future role can help you gain a deeper understanding of the knowledge, skills, and qualifications that you will need to be successful in your field. And finally, you'll see that there are specific academic and networking sites that you can tap into to connect with other scholar practitioners. Again, refer to your resource list. As you build your network, also consider strengthening your LinkedIn skills to bring your best self forward and expand your connections. And you may wonder what makes LinkedIn stand out from other social media and networking sites. It's because LinkedIn is the #1 professional networking tool with nearly 800 million members in more than 200 countries and territories around the world. So it is a vital networking and career research tool, especially since employers and recruiters use LinkedIn to source applicants for positions. So if you are a doctoral student or grad, make sure to highlight your academic and professional skills on your LinkedIn profile so that others are aware of your recent goals, your activities, research, and contributions that you're making to your field. And if you need quick tips on how to update your profile, watch the Launching with LinkedIn video. It is available from the networking tab and also included on your resource list. And as mentioned, join LinkedIn groups based on your interests and share insights, share videos and events with your network, self-publish articles. You can do that on LinkedIn and connect with others based on common interest. And ultimately, your networking strategy should involve strengthening your LinkedIn connections and, when possible, taking them offline. So as Dr. Garfield mentioned in the chat, it is more challenging online to make those connections, but you can still take them offline. In other words, asking select people in your network to connect with you via Zoom, or have a coffee virtually, or connect over the phone, or if you feel safe, face-to-face. So the networking tab, again, there's a short video to help you take your networking contacts offline with some great tips. And finally, get ready to share your doctoral level skills and achievements during interviews. So here are some tips. So if you have been selected for a formal interview for a job, be ready to stand out and make a positive impression. This starts by being prepared, practicing your interview skills, and building your confidence. And here are a few tips to get you started. Taking time to research the organization, its people, culture, and challenges, and reviewing your skills and qualifications, and practicing communicating your academic skills and how they've prepared you for the type of position that you're seeking. Be able to articulate specific and succinct examples from your experience and academic work, and your accomplishment statements can help you with that. And practice, 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 because as we all know, practice makes perfect. So log into Optimal Resume and use the interview prep module to practice your mock interview skills, or visit the interviews tab for more information and videos on common interview questions. And finally, don't forget to always bring your best professional self. Body language and professional image always matter. So remember, your goal is to gain the employer's trust and convey confidence in your abilities to solve problems and offer solutions. We have introduced today many resources, and I hope all of you will use them to manage your career. Consider what resources you'd like to explore first and what actions you'd like to take next. We also realize that there are times when you will need that extra one-on-one support from our team. So there are 3 ways to reach out to our staff for career-related assistance. First, you can join a drop-in advising session via the Career Planning and Development homepage. These events are designed for you to have a 10-minute chat via texting with members of our team. And there is one coming up November 11th. So sign up and connect with us. We'd love to chat with you and answer some questions and direct you through some resources. And then for additional support, you can schedule 45-minute career advising appointments via your student portal or directly from our website. We can meet with you over the phone or via Zoom. as well. So this is a great way that we can work together through a series of appointments. And you can see on the screen some of the common topics that we work with students on, like career planning, CVs and resumes and cover letters, job search strategies, networking and branding, and providing feedback, for instance, on your LinkedIn profile, finding professional development activities that would align with your goals, or coaching on interview skills as well. So take advantage of career advising appointments. And also you can email us, of course, at careerservices@mail.waldenu.edu with short questions. We also encourage all of you to visit our homepage and get connected with us. We have Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. We have a blog where we share student success stories and great career tips. YouTube has over 100 videos that you can watch. So follow us through social media and get involved. And all of these platforms, again, can be accessed through our website. And now with that, we do have a few minutes left. So let's open it up for some questions that all of you may have for us. So Denise, have there been any questions in the chat so far?
Not yet, Dina. I'm going to share the copy of the PowerPoint while everyone's kind of thinking about any questions that they might have.
Wonderful.
So
That's a great idea, Denise. So all of you will have access to that, and we'll follow up with everyone within 24 hours with your certificate of completion. So you can have that as well. And I know Denise has shared the resource list with everyone, so that's wonderful.
Okay, a couple of questions we have here. So a question, how to transition from a technical career to management?
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, so a lot of management is leadership skills, right? It's being able to manage projects and maybe even manage people. I would say seek out those stretch assignments at work if they are available for you. So talk to your supervisor and see if there are opportunities for you to take on more leadership roles and to be able to maybe supervise or lead projects and people. Now, if that doesn't exist, or maybe you're not in between jobs and you're not working right now, consider student organizations. So there are so many you can join, that like National Society of Leadership and Success, and getting more involved in Walden student organizations are a great way to build those leadership skills and have more to include on your resume or CV. And of course, getting more involved in professional associations, giving presentations, coordinating monthly roundtables. I've done that myself when I first started in career development, and that was really a great experience for me. And also eventually moving up to maybe serving on committees or even on professional association boards or nonprofit boards, and those type of opportunities give you those leadership skills and help build your qualifications. I hope that was helpful.
yeah, that was great, Dina. And we have a few questions about the appointments. So how many career advising appointments are students and alumni allowed?
Oh, sure. So our guidelines are 3 appointments every 3-month period. So you can schedule up to 12 times a year. We work with both students and alumni. And again, you know, these are guidelines. They're not set in stone, but we want to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to schedule with a career advisor. And at the same time, we want to give you enough attention and be able to coach you to help you move forward. So yes, you can schedule up to 12 times a year.
Okay, and another question. So how long will graduates have access to the resources?
Oh, that's a great question. So the website is public. You can use all of the resources on the website. Career advising, we work with both students and alumni. We do not have a cutoff date. Some of our systems, like the job search systems, do require you to log in with your Walden credentials. So as long as you have access to your Walden credentials, you can use those. But I would also like to mention that those of you who are alumni, to join the Alumni Association, because they have so many resources available for you for networking, for job searches, for leadership opportunities like serving as an ambassador. So connect with the Alumni Association. They are great, and you'll have great opportunities to connect with other alums and stay connected with the Walden community.
And a question, how does a person transition into teaching at the college level with no teaching experience in academia?
Yeah, and it's always, you know, I work with a lot of doctoral students interested in higher ed teaching, and Denise, you do as well. And it's really, it's hard to get your foot in the door at the beginning, but you can cultivate transferable skills like giving presentations to adult learners and networking with other instructors and faculty members, and maybe serving as a guest lecturer, so that it might not be the class that you're teaching, but someone else is teaching, and you're coming in there as a subject matter expert. Also looking for teaching opportunities at adult continuing education programs at community colleges and other avenues. And our doctoral resources page has webinars and recordings on getting a job teaching in higher ed. So I would definitely visit the doctoral resources page and watch some of those programs, because they're filled with strategies, tips, and ideas to help you make that transition.
Okay, and a question about, will the resources be available on our website? And so, yes, they will be available on the website. Dina, do you have any idea of like when the recording would be available? Like
Yeah, so
idea?
I would say within 2 weeks, it will be available on the website, and that will be everything, the resource list, the PowerPoint, and the recording. So
okay, fantastic. Yeah. And maybe one more question, maybe a few more words about how does running for an elected political position relate to policy and advocacy for a DBA candidate? So if someone's in the DBA program and they're deciding to run for elected office. Yeah. Can you say a few words?
Sure. Well, running for an elected office, whether it's local or state or maybe even national, right? It cultivates so many leadership skills and gives you that experience. So it's one of those really good ways to gain leadership skills. And Denise is actually, we're in the process of publishing a blog story that Denise wrote on cultivating leadership skills. So this blog story is going to be available in 1 to 2 weeks, right on the Career Planning and Development blog. So please read the blog story. And there's other ideas like serving on nonprofit boards, serving on corporate boards, serving on professional association boards and committees, as I mentioned. So all of those activities, they just help you get to that next level and build confidence in people and give you those presentation and leadership skills to take your career to that next level. I hope I was able to answer that.
Yes.
Denise, do you have anything else to add to that one?
Let's see. No, I think that is great.
Okay. So I
see
do
if
want
there
to
are any
say
other-
that there might be other questions in the chat right now, and we will follow up with you within 24 hours with responses to your questions if we haven't answered your question. For the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and conclude our program here today. We want to be very respectful of everyone's time and want to definitely thank everyone for joining us here today. So to wrap up the program, we invite you to continue engaging in your career development by visiting our website and reaching out to our team, following us on social media, and reading articles and success stories and career tips on our blog. And finally, we'd like to get your feedback on today's program. Please take a moment to complete a short evaluation survey to let us know how we did here today. To access the survey, you can simply scan the QR code on the slide with your phone. So grab your iPhone or any device that you have and put it right next to this QR code, and the link will pop up for you, or you can simply click on the link that Denise is providing in the chat. And thank you again for joining us today and taking time out of your very busy schedules to learn a little bit more about career planning and development, to gain some skills and strategies and some resources that you can use. And I do want to call out and say thank you to Dr. Roe Gilbert and to Denise Frankie and to Zoe Parker from the events team and Charity Adams from Student Life Leadership and Engagement, because all of us together have worked on this program, and I just want to thank you all for your contributions to this wonderful program today. So have a great evening, everyone.